here. I got asked by a friend to do a page in her book, an inspiration page. She made a book kind of like this, and oh, it's just beautiful, but I didn't want to share it because it's her book. And I wanted to make, but I was so inspired by it to make my own that I got this old book. It was Modern Medical Counselor. It's really a cool old book. It's got lots of neat ephemera in it that I'm going to use. But I took the insides out and I made a binding in it that goes, you know, it's just like an accordion. But then every other one I stuck a piece of this cardboard. Well, it's poster board actually, that I got in a package from St. Vinny's, and you can see here how it goes. And I think I put 3 sheets of 8.5 by 11, but I had to cut it a little bit because this isn't 8.5. But so 33 inches probably of paper that went all the way around there because it's quite a thick book. And then I scored it every 1/2 inch and folded it like an accordion. But this time, you know, I would take 2 and put glue inside it. I actually stapled it. I stapled it in the back. And then when I got all done, I came across the front and stapled it like right here. You can see the staples. So it's really sturdy, and I like this binding a lot better. And I like this book because I thought these pages at the beginning and the end were really cool. And so we were supposed to pick someone that inspired us. And this is, when I made her page, I thought, you know, I really need to make that same page for me. So this is the page I made. It's of my father, and it says, the person who inspired me the most was my dad. He was an intelligent, quiet, kind, and gentle person. I can count on my hands the number of times I saw him angry. But if he thought someone was being unfair or unkind, he always called them on it. When I get frustrated and angry, I try to think, how would my dad handle this? One of the best pieces of advice he gave me was to stay in school. When I wanted to quit college because it was too hard, he said to quit my job and drop a class but stay in school. That advice blessed me with a wonderful profession. I taught for 30 years. He and my mother were married for 60 plus years, and they had a wonderful life. I am so thankful he was my father. My dad grew up in Atlantic City. This is a picture of him. I think he was 11 in this picture, and I think it was taken on the boardwalk. The part I like about this picture is his hand, that someone's taken his picture and they have their hand up. This is a picture of him in the 1930s, I think, or 40s, in a car. It's really a cool car. I don't think it was his. And this is a picture of him in the Army. And then this is a picture of he and I, one of the last pictures of he and I before he had his stroke and went to a nursing home. So he served in World War II. He had the most amazing manners. He always opened the door for my mother and for us. He never swore in front of us. One time when I was really little, I heard him swear once, and he saw me and said, "Oh, excuse my French." So he never swore. And even in their nursing home, when he couldn't remember what he had for breakfast, he would still remember when he would see a lady coming down the hall in her walker or wheelchair. He'd always step aside, like being really polite. So he was just amazing. He also was a kind of person that, you know, was very quiet about, you know, he didn't get all riled up around things. But one time we were out to dinner, and there was a man that was talking to one of our guests. It was his son. He was talking kind of rough to him. And my father looked at him and said, "Do you always talk to your son like that?" And, you know, it shocked all of us. And it shocked the person. And it was true. He was talking very, you know, disrespectful to his son. And you know, it was just kind of neat. He was very, was not a religious man. He said he went to church a ton when he was little, all day Sunday. And, but he had the most respect and love for human beings that anybody could have. So for that reason, my father is the person who inspires me. So I'm hoping to get some more pages done in here that of people that inspire me or things that inspire me. And what I'm going to do with this book today is I'm going to take some gesso and start painting the cover and making the cover more of what I would like it to be. So as I work in this book over the next few months, I will share different pages in it. I just wanted to share that one page with you. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.